Secretly, we all know exactly what's holding us back from getting what we say we want in life. We know that if we could just stop those insecurities from putting out the fire of our confidence, we could live a bigger, more exciting, more fulfilling, more successful life in every area. And some men drown themselves in working hard. Some of us numb out with alcohol or weed. Some of us slack off with TV or video games, and we complain about that thing that we've tried so hard to get in life, but the deck is stacked against us. But secretly we know the truth. The thing that actually holds us back from getting the successes in relationship, career, respect, the women, something that's inside of us. It's our own insecurities. And the self-evident truth that every man knows is that if he could just overcome his own self-doubt, he could get what he most wants out of his life. I was having lunch with one of my old clients yesterday, and we were talking about how his insecurities used to completely sabotage his life. Now, he's crushing life now, on fire. He just moved in with a great girl, and he's crazy about, loving his career, starting a new business that he just got funding for, and a real sense that he is the man steering his own ship in his life. But when we first met, none of those things seemed possible to him. He said, not only did my insecurities keep me small in life, keep me from enjoying even the good things, but when I heard about ways to overcome my insecurities, I used to think, yeah, that probably works for other people, but it would never work for me, so why try? He said, I'd be at a party, I'd be feeling awkward, not knowing how to talk to people, I'd start to get pissed off, and I'd leave and I'd tell myself it wasn't me, that the party sucked, that everybody there was lame. And of course, it's not just parties. It's anything in life that's not working out for you. It's so easy to blame it on that thing, on other people, on circumstances. But it's the same insecurities that hold us back that are telling us this story. Here are some important facts about those insecurities that are going to give you some insight into controlling them. First, it's not just you. Every human, men and women, come straight from the factory, pre-wired with a voice that tells them they can't do shit, that they'll probably fail, that other people are talking about us behind our backs and think we're idiots, that we look ridiculous. And yes, there are a few people that don't have this wiring. They were born without it. And they're generally dangerously delusional and often found locked in psych wards. I mean, it's weird. Sometimes it helps to know that you're not alone. Second, as much of a pain in the ass as our inner critic might be, it does serve an important evolutionary purpose. That's why it's still around. And many times in your family history, it kept one of your great-great-grandparents alive. One of the most powerful evolutionary advantages that we have as humans is that not only can we hear or see potential danger, but we can imagine danger that we can't see yet. So we don't run into a cave when it's raining because we can imagine that a bear might have had the same thought and he'd already taken cover in that same cave before us, and then we could end up his lunch delivery. In fact, the most paranoid, the most worried, the humans with the loudest insecurities were often the ones that had the best chance of survival. In other words, your insecurities aren't a bug, they're a feature. I was in Hawaii on vacation, and I couldn't wait to jump into that beautiful water and have a swim. But when I walked down to the waterline, the surf was all like roiling and looking kind of scary. Now, I really wanted to go in. Hot day, just got there, but I'm not a great swimmer, and I chickened out. And I felt like, kind of a coward, kind of a loser. And later that afternoon, I heard that someone had gotten caught in a riptide at that same beach, and they never made it back. So the problem is that same voice that might save your life on one day can irrationally prevent you from approaching that cute girl at the bar going for that business opportunity. It can keep you from going for the things that actually matter and that aren't actually dangerous. Third, most men in the modern world have absolutely no clue how to intelligently interact with their insecurities so that they can keep what's useful and prevent the parts that aren't useful from holding them back from having and enjoying the life that they deserve. A life of confidence, accomplishment, passion, contribution, life that you love. Right now, you can get free instant access to one of my most powerful and most requested video trainings for crushing your insecurities, flipping the power switch on for rock-solid confidence and accessing your masculine power, just by clicking the link below or here in the video. You'll learn specific actions, insights, and exercises that can give any man the power to switch nagging insecurities off and confidence, magnetic charisma, and authentic motivation on. I'm Alex Allman, and for the last decade, I've been a high-performance men's coach for highly successful men who are seeking mastery and excellence in their lives. The clients come to me to get more confidence in some specific key area of their life. And sometimes it's an area that's always been, that monster hurdle for them, but sometimes it's a new challenge from new circumstances. And some of them have already been to success coaches, some have gone to therapists, to retreats, some even went to learn from pickup artists. What they were all really struggling with was their internal power switch as men. And all the pickup lines and business advice in the world doesn't matter if that power switch isn't turned on. When it's off, people don't treat us with respect. We feel weak and powerless to get the things we want in our lives. Our insecurities get the better of us, and shit sucks. But when it's on, everything in life is firing on all cylinders. Career, money, relationships, family, contribution. Life is juiced up, passionate, full of fun and accomplishment. And most people think that confidence and masculine power comes from the thoughts a man thinks, but in fact, that's backwards. The power switch for internal confidence comes from insights and actions. Everyone knows that success breeds confidence. I mean, you win 3 or 4 times in a row at pretty much anything, and you feel pretty confident that you can win again. That's called externally referenced confidence. The problem is, how does a man activate the confidence power switch when he's not winning? When some area of life that's important to him is kicking him in the teeth? Is it possible to install a power switch that's internally referenced? Right now, you can get a free instant access to one of my most powerful and requested video trainings for accessing your masculine power just by clicking the link below or here in the video. And this exact training has given hundreds of my clients what they needed to overcome insecurities and start living a life of passion, power, performance, and purpose. A life of high value and high contribution to others and to himself. And I can tell you, if you don't have the life that you want and the relationship you want, and if you're not yet the man that you want to become, this free training might be exactly the key that you've been looking for. Now, a very legitimate question you might be asking is, how come most men never discover this simple power switch for themselves? And that is a question I asked myself on my own journey from lonely, broke, frustrated, and frankly humiliated by life to having the life of my dreams and having an incredible, fulfilling, and passionate marriage with the most perfect woman that I could have ever imagined. The best woman I've met so far in my life. A relationship that supports and recharges and nourishes me. And then I asked myself that question again when I started writing about it and coaching other men, only to discover that what had worked for me didn't just immediately work for the other men. Man, that was frustrating because I really thought that I had all the answers. I thought I had it figured out. And I was trying to install this power switch that's internally referenced into other men that a man can switch on for himself at will, that he controls himself, that enables men to live a life of passion, power, performance, purpose, that automatically activates the specific character traits that not only trigger confidence in life and magnetic attraction in women, but also the sense of deep accomplishment and fulfillment that's so much a part of what it means to be a man. What I discovered is that most men come pre-wired from childhood with psychological obstacles that prevent them from ever accessing this power switch, even when the information is literally right in front of them. So here's what I did. I've prepared a short, free download that shares the most common obstacles that prevent most men from accessing their internal power switch. And it includes specific case studies from my clients that explain exactly why some men have this power switch engaged, why most don't, and how you can learn to access this kind of masculine confidence for yourself. Now, I would love to share it with you. So click the link on the screen or in the description below and download it for free right now. You'll also get on the same page free instant access to the video training on accessing your masculine power. So it's finally getting what you want in life, becoming the man you want to become in life becomes easy, natural, and fun. I hope to see you inside.